I want to tell you guys something else, and I'm a little embarrassed by this. So when Ari was organizing all the books and cleaning this bookshelf, she found something. She found a journal of mine. And this journal was not from the past 3 years, not the past 5 years, not the past 10 years, not the past 20 years. She found a journal of mine from 5th grade in, I believe, the year 1999, 2000, 2001. When I walked in, she was, first of all, you see someone's journal, you should ask them. She just opens it. She's reading it and she's laughing at it, okay? She's f***ing cracking up. The problem is, I'm afraid to show you this journal because even the cover could be used to mock me. I'm holding it right now. This is my journal from 5th grade. Where I, a young millennial, wrote my thoughts about the world, life, and time. It has, I've kept a lot of things in this journal over the years, I guess. There was a note that was hidden in here from my high school girlfriend, who again also found this journal. I don't even remember if I saw this note. Happy anniversary, baby. Has it really been a year already? Wow, I feel it hasn't been that long because you always make things go by faster, heart. I don't know if I told you, but every time you call or come over, I act like a little girl, or as Janet says, and then it's scribbled. Maybe it's a good thing, he, he, he. Oh, and I prefer your bear hug more than any other hug I get from any other person. I love you. Way too fast, Jen. Way too f***ing fast, you harlots. We've only been together a year. A love? We're in high school. Doxed? Fake name to preserve her anonymity. Anyway, I don't think I ever read that. I'm not sure I did because this was hidden in there, and I think she hid these in all my books. That's not a bad part for me. Rizzler. I had a girlfriend. How about that? That's not the bad part. Now let's read what I actually wrote in 5th grade. This journal belongs to Brandon M. Ewing, and I wrote a line and said name. And a star. I wrote down my Amazon.com gift certificate. And I also drew another star. Basically, all I could draw were stars. A satanic pentagram? No, that's not what it is. Okay, and then on the 3rd page, I did today's drawing. I labeled it. Today's drawing, colon, a big gun shooting down a big missile plane. The wing is exploding. That's it. It's a gun shooting down a big missile plane. The wing is exploding. And I labeled it and I... All right, and the next page, list of movies that I like the most. And I specify VHS. Fucking old as shit. On death's door. List of movies I like the most on VHS. Number 1, The Matrix. Number 2, Gone in 60 Seconds. Number 3, Men in Black. Number 4, Star Wars, all episodes. Number 5, Pokemon movies. I was way too young to watch The Matrix. That's for f***ing sure. Anyway, fire list. I'll be honest with you, I still stand by this. What a fire f***ing list. I had good taste from the minute one. List of favorite websites. This is the early days of the internet. Number 1, ebay.com. Number 2, yahoo.com. Number 3, amazon.com. Number 4, versusbooks.com. Number 5, pojo.com. I think this is a Pokemon website. Number 6, gameshark.com. Number 7, pokemon.com. Number 8, cheatcity.com. Number 9, tipsandtricks.com. And number 10, wizards.com/Pokemon. It's just a little Pokemon kid. This is when I had dial-up internet, by the way. Then, I already had a Sigma grind set from day one. I wrote down my daily morning routine in 5th grade. What the f*** kind of cooked-ass 5th grader? Daily morning routine? What am I f***ing doing? Item number 1, wake up. Number 2, get dressed. Number 3, eat breakfast. Number 4, brush teeth. Number 5, put my shoes on. Number 6, play video games with the time left. Why the f did I write that? Literally, why the f did I write that? The next page is a tally of all the days I've been in 5th grade. There's 3 tally marks on there, which is the day I gave up writing in this journal. This whole journal was done in 3 days. Next pages are blank. Blank, blank, blank. However, there's some secret messages in here where I just sort of jumped back in, I guess, weeks or months later and just grabbed a random page to hide my thoughts. And this one, I wrote, "My dad is so mean. He's yelling and cussing about how he hates our house, but I never see him picking up a damn single thing. He was screaming at me to pick up stuff that wasn't even mine." This will have to, next time my dad's on stream, remind me. We need to talk about this. What a piece of shit, dude. That's not even mine, and I have to pick it up? Then I drew a tank blowing up my school. FBI. I mean, I assume it's my school. It doesn't say school on it, but hey, babe, just going through that journal you found. You have a lot of drawings of tanks and planes and guns. Something of an artist, you know? Anyway, then most of these are blank. And then I drew a photo of a plane attacking the Death Star with a bunch of TIE fighters. And you can see I was a really good artist. And then I drew the BSF bombing a city. The BSF, I believe, was the Brandon Space Force. This is, again, I guess not a great thing to do. Then, because I was playing the game Empire Earth a lot at the time, it's a picture of a medieval castle and knights, and I have a military jet plane and I'm attacking them. And they can't beat me because they're on the ground with swords, and I have a jet plane because I am more technologically advanced. Okay, this part. I invented the secret code to enter my base. Cobb Ross. I don't know what that means. It's like Bob Ross? I don't know. Cobb Ross is the secret code to enter my base. At this point in the journal, I was playing a lot of Star Fox 64. I started to draw my own Star Fox 64 map where I created my own planets. These have really, really good names. Let me tell you some of them. There's a planet with lava on it. I called it Volcania. There's a planet with ice on it. I called it Coldy Ice. There's a planet with a big city on it. I called it Megaopolis. Basically my movie. There's a planet with water on it. I called it Ogweus. That's just good. There's a planet with a big sun. I called it Solarax. There's a planet with a bunch of gas and smoke on it. I called it Toxic, which Britney Spears stole from me for her song. And then the main planet is called Vortox, because that's cool. Yeah. I had no notes. This is perfect. I wouldn't change this today. That's just good. That's just fucking cinema. There's actually no problems there. And then finally, on the last page, I made a secret code. In case someone ever found my journal, I had a plan that I was going to write everything in a secret code. But I included the translation of the code here. And it turns out that all of the translation is just, I would write the letter and then add shit to it. Okay? Anyway, there's a secret message here. I don't know if you guys can figure it out, but I spent some time today figuring it out. The secret message says, "This message is a waste." So 26 years later, I wasted my own time. And that's the end of the journal. It really was a remarkable sign of a beautiful mind. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. There's one more page. This one says top secret. I shouldn't even tell you this, but if you guys want to make life-changing money, I have a top secret page for you. Top secret. My money is hidden inside the children's Bible on page 209. The total amount of the money is $90. If you can find the children's Bible in Germany, when I was in Germany when I wrote this, it would be on Geilenkirchen Air Force Base, Germany. I hid $90. It's the One Piece. If only I'd taken that money and bought NVIDIA stock in 2001, I could have some real money today. And that's my journal. It is something that historians will probably study for generations to see what a great early upbringing I had. You know what I'm saying? What a brilliant mind what a thinker I was from an early age. Why didn't you invest in Amazon? I guess I was just a darn fool. Too busy on eBay.com, my #1 website. Well, I didn't have any money. I don't know why I spent all my time on eBay.com. I think I remember I was constantly trying to sell my Pokemon cards. I remember this specifically. I put my Arcanine on there and I was like, I'll put it on there for $20 because it's such a cool card. And then later I kept checking it every day. After school, I would check every day and there was like no bids. No bids, no bids, no bids, no bids, no bids. And then one day my dad sat me down and he's like, hey, son, I don't know much about this stuff, but I looked on eBay and there's hundreds of Arcanines for sale for like 13 cents. So realistically, nobody's gonna buy your car. And I remember being crushed. He really broke my spirit with that one.